The first encounter of many young people with the law, the legal system, is when they are involved with learning to drive. So it is important that we understand at the threshold what your responsibility is when you get the license, and that you do have a responsibility to make sure that you are a safe and a responsible driver.
That was the opening call at the 2001 Law Day Conference, where over 200 students and teachers from all over the state gathered at the Sheppard Pratt Conference Center in Baltimore on May 17th to discuss the rules of the road. Topics ranged from DUI, DWI incidents, and shock trauma stories to new laws of the road and how they're enforced. Attorneys, judges, police officers, nurses, and a state delegate led discussions throughout the day, and a big point of contention for teens was the cell phone.
The temptation to talk on the phone while you drive, which is otherwise, at least for someone who's experienced a fairly boring activity, is high. And those are the sorts of things that you had around when I was 16 and got my license. So it's changed a lot, and I think it would be much harder to resist the temptations that are out there today than when I was younger and all you had to worry about was by how much am I exceeding the speed limit.
We were so concerned, as you know, there's been a whole series of new laws about distracted driving, don't drive and text, don't drive and talk on cell phones, and couple that with the fact that every year at prom time we have numerous and way too numerous of tragic accidents. We really wanted to get the message across to our young drivers who disproportionately are involved in accidents during their first year of driving.
While the message this year may have been clear, it's possible that dealing with distracted teens is an eternal struggle.
But I think that this kinds of unsafe driving that they're participating in sometimes is related to things like texting, and sometimes it's related to the same thing that people were doing when I got my license, like, let's see who can drive faster on this small 2-lane windy road, and can I pass you without hitting a tree? And that game hasn't changed.
In any case, Law Day's organizers, MSBA's Public Awareness Committee, and the Citizenship Law-Related Education Program felt the students had gained something at the end of the day.
We had a consistent message, which was there are costs and there are real risks to driving, and it's a real responsibility. And I think kids really took that message away. And
we can make them aware as young drivers how important it is, and their influence will then go on to their friends and their family, how important it is to just be conscious of your limitations, that nobody's perfect and that we have to do the best we can to drive as safely as we can.